A lot of times on the farm, people get comfortable with what they've done in the past. For example, a lot of farmers for years have sprayed 2,4-D in their pastures, maybe along the fence lines, in the ditches, that type of thing. And what we're going to suggest today in our Farm Basics time is switch out of the old 2,4-D and into the new.
Well, there is a new 2,4-D out there, and it was developed for the 2,4-D tolerant crops, so the Enlist crops. They're using a product called Enlist 1 or Enlist Duo, where it's in combination with glyphosate. In pastures and rangeland, those types of areas, there's a product called Freelex that has the new 2,4-D choline in it, and it's dramatically different in terms of off-target movement.
We can tell you this firsthand because at the Ag PhD Field Day for the last 3 years now, we've gotten to use some Freelex. Well, at the Ag PhD Field Day, it's a relatively small area. We're on about 35 acres with a wide variety of crops. And as you may imagine, we are super concerned about crop sensitivity. We don't want to have anything looking bad. And so we've been using this Freelex to control weeds in the grass strips in between a lot of the different plots. We've had no movement at all. Now, old 2,4-D, like 2,4-D amine or 2,4-D ester, major issues in the past. In fact, I got to the point where I just told our guys in the farm, you can't spray anything on our field day site that contains any 2,4-D. Well, since we started testing this Freelex, we have just been so happy. No volatility, really no drift to speak of, no off-target movement to speak of. It's been amazing.
Well, it is a big change because we're used to using amine and ester formulations of 2,4-D, and it's, to me, almost a shame that 2,4-D choline even has to be called 2,4-D because it just looks different out there in the field. Now, in terms of weed killing power, it's the same, but that off-target movement's big. So hopefully I've gotten you a little bit excited that, maybe I should try this new product. Okay, the downside of it is it does cost just a little bit more than 2,4-D. Now, you're probably bracing yourself, oh no, it's gonna be 10 times higher. No, it's just a couple of bucks an acre different. Now, if you say, well, I only have a few acres I need to spray it on, great. Then it's really no big deal for you at all. Now, if you're saying I got lots and lots of acres to get over, is it worth the $2? I tell you what, for peace of mind, for me, it sure is.
Well, yeah, if you're in an area that has any sensitive crops around, absolutely we'd be recommending this new Freelex. Otherwise, if you own all the ground around, it's all pasture ground, there's zero chance of off-target movement, sure, go with the older 2,4-Ds, that'll save you just a little bit of money.
There are also going to be some premixes out there, like Grassland comes to mind, where you've got Tordon out there to kill leafy spurge and to get down into the root system a little bit where 2,4-D isn't going to move. You've got Freelex in there and you've got Tordon. Wow, what a great combination. It's going to replace the old version of Grazon, P+D, that kind of product. And so we're going to see a lot of that used across the country.
So as a farmer, I have killed my mom's flowers, I've dropped leaves off trees, I've killed off-target plants, all with old 2,4-D. I am so excited to tell you, you don't have to use old 2,4-D anymore. There is new 2,4-D choline, and that is absolutely the way we suggest most people go for spraying pastures, around your farmyard, anything like that.
Fortunately, in pastures and rangelands, we normally don't have to fight our weed of the week. We'll show you how to stop it in your crop ground coming up later in the show.